Good morning, good people. Hope you're fine, you're well, you had a very good night. Welcome to the new week, the second week of September. Please let us wake up and work. It is time to work. No one is going to wake you up. No one is going to remind you of your role, your obligations, but it is important you wake up. Please wake up, let us come to work. It's time to work. Today, I want us to talk about the traits of bad leadership. A sales bad leader. If you test one of the red marks, just know you're one of them. Please wake up. Let us work. We are all a work in progress. We are to become better people. No one is born better. No one is born good. No one is born knowing everything. But right now, we have to make ourselves better. It's either better, best, or even good, but not worst. Not a bad leader. Please move away from bad to become a good person. From a good person to become a better person. From a better person to become the best person. Move away from a bad leader to get to a good leader. Move away from a good leader to become a better leader. Move away from the better leader to become a best leader. These are the things you have to prevent. One, poor communication and confusion. A bad leader does not know how to communicate. A bad leader has a lot of confusion. Please don't be a leader with poor communication skills. You have a meeting, you communicate few minutes to, you are a leader of excuses. This bad leadership, this poor communication will not talk at you. Even the people you are leading, they'll copy you, they'll imitate you, and they'll start being bad communicators. You feel it, but then it starts from you. Please walk away from poor communication, walk away from confusion. When you are communicated to, make sure it is 360 degrees communication. When you passed on to the communication, give it to your team. And how do you test that it is 360 degrees communication? When you realize that whatever you are communicating or whatever you communicated, it is fully implemented. So please let us wake up and be the ideal good leaders who would want others to see in us. Then 2, loss in revenue or retention. Whenever you are losing agents, just know you're a bad leader. Please try and fight to retain, because whenever you are losing an agent, you are losing revenue, you are losing a source of income. Please sit down and find out, why are you losing your agents? Are you the leader who does not have time for your agents? Are you the leader who doesn't mind about their well-being? Have you forgotten that an agent is the source of your income? An agent is money to you. So fight to retain this agent. How do you retain this agent? Create time for them. Be within their space. Talk to them. Encourage them. It is very important. Support them. Field support activities. I want us to remind ourselves. There are things we've talked about. I've always talked to you about one-on-ones. They are very key in knowing who your agent is, in retaining your agent. Please have one-on-ones. Don't get tired. Be in their space. Go with the field with them. Have that timetable. I said in our previous meeting, we have to have timetables on which to assist our agents with. You have to create this capital. Inject in it. Inject time in it. You will not regret. If you do not, you will be, or it will be a sign of a poor leader, that you lose and not retain your agents. So run away from loss of revenue and loss of retention. You know, it starts with you. I know you can do it. 3, decreasing or negative margins. When you find yourself, you're ever decreasing or you're ever thinking negatively, it is a sign of a bad leader. Even when you are forced to think negatively, even when you are forced to feel that negative energy, please run away from it. It is a sign that you're a bad leader. You're a bad sales leader. Then 4, decreasing productivity or morale. Whenever you realize there is a decrease in productivity, the activity levels of your agents, just know you're a bad leader. So please run away. Do whatever it takes to do not accept and productivity within your unit. It is wrong. It is a sign that you're bad. Even if you say, I have done, the only way to prove that you have done, it is when you see the results. When you fail to see the results, it means there is something wrong. If at least you cannot walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, wesike, you know. But as long as you are moving, whenever you see stunt growth, it means there is a problem with a leader. Then high turnover of top talent. Whenever you lose good people in your team, there is a problem with a leader. So please, my dear colleagues, try and fight. It is important. You have to fight your way. Don't be the bad leader everyone thinks of. You can do it. You can do it. This is another sign of a bad leader is lacking industry knowledge. Are you aware of what is happening in the insurance industry? Or you are not aware? If you're not aware, you're a bad leader. Then next, thrashing. Every time if you're thrashing, complaining about the technology, the new process, you are not someone who is very flexible to fit in new systems, you're a bad leader. Then broken records. If you're the leader without the records, without your unit records, you're a bad leader. Please wake up. Then white paper syndrome. You know, white paper generally contain great content and thought leadership. Are you the kind of leader who does not want even to read other people's experience? You a bad leader. Please let us run away from being bad leaders. Then a bad leader also is a deflector. I don't know whether you know, one of the best skills of a good salesperson is deflection. Turning an objection or an unanswerable question into a new thread of discussion is highly beneficial when steering a prospect to the positive point of your solution. So if you're a leader, in every challenge you are seeing problems. Are you getting it? You are having excuses from A, B, C, D. You're not creating solutions to the problems to your agents. They'll go away. It means you're not a good deflector. So my dear friends, try to be the leader that people yearn to have. A bad leader, in my few seconds, is self-centered. Leaders are not selfish. A bad leader is unaccountable. Leaders should always be accountable. Be accountable for your actions. Whenever you don't want to account, it means you're not a leader. A bad leader is a micromanager. But one thing you have to remember, to be a good leader or a sales leader, you have to empower, you have to enable, you have to inspire. Ask yourself, in your leadership, are you empowering someone? Are you enabling someone? Are you inspiring someone? If you are not, you're a bad leader. Please try to wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Don't be that insecure leader. Don't be that indecisive leader. Don't be the passive leader. Be a leader with impact. I want to wish you a blessed week. I want to remind those people who didn't attend meetings, the meeting on Thursday we had, the dry run-up. If you know you didn't attend because you are sick, try and bring in the medical letter to prove that you are sick. If you didn't attend because of any excuse, have proof for it. If you do not have proof for those excuses that you sent in, for example, that I'm sick, you do not have a medical letter, please, if you do not have proof, it means you're absent without apology. And if you are absent without apology, if you want to come back in our meetings, you pay 25,000. If you're not ready to pay that 25,000, it means our meetings are irrelevant to you, and please don't come back in these meetings. As simple as that. Let us comply and yearn to be the best leaders. Have a blessed week. See you next week with production. Have a blessed week. Bye.